Last night after I uploaded that video, I was exhausted. It took me so long to get that damn thing figured out that I just wanted to chill out after. So I did what I do on the weekends usually. I rolled up a joint, I go to the ocean, smoke that thing down, and then I order myself a large Domino's pepperoni pizza. And I'm sitting down, I'm eating this pizza, and I'm watching this documentary. I love documentaries, by the way. That's my main... If I watch something, it's 99% a documentary. And I stumbled upon a gold mine last night. It was so funny. It was about these two white boys who were raised in this black neighborhood, but were just loved by the community. So they obviously stand out from the people around them. They look completely different, but they were accepted entirely into this community and just welcomed open arms, and everyone loved them. And it kind of reminded me of my experience in Chicago. Obviously, when I was doing music videos, there were many times when I was the only white person in the room, but because I was brought into that room by someone who trusted me and who knew me, it just felt like this welcoming community. And the documentary did such a good job of showing that humans are all the same. It does not matter what race you're born into, whatever it is. It just matters the community that you're born into. You will become that community. And at the end of the day, that's something I realized firsthand in Chicago. We're all the same. We all want the same things. All of this. And obviously I was stoned, so I was really looking deep into this documentary. I was loving this thing. It was so good. I'm gonna link it to the video. It's that good that you guys should watch it. It's absolutely hilarious too. But then I had another emotion hit me. So I'm watching this thing and I'm thinking to myself, damn, this is such good content. It's funny, it's informational, it's relatable. It just had all the characteristics of a great documentary. And then as a videographer, I'm noticing, wow, the style they filmed this in, it's got this early 2000s kind of vibe. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, this is good content. This is something that I want to watch. And then obviously that led me down the rabbit hole of, okay, you're making content. I would like it to be all of these things. And of course that led me into comparing myself to this video, which I'm a very competitive person, so I find myself in this trap all the time where a source of my motivation comes from comparison, but sometimes that comparison leaves me feeling like shit. And the reason for that is when you compare yourself to someone, you are signing on for a huge risk. And that risk is not knowing where they started, what their path was, and assuming it's the same as yours. So if you're on a run and you get blasted by, someone just flies by you, you might compare yourself to them and say, wow, they're so much faster than me. There's no chance I'll ever get to that point. And little do you know, they started their run a block down the road and they're only gonna go for half a mile or something like that, and you might be doing a 9-mile run, and for all you know, that's the case. And that whole comparison was an illusion, just completely in your head and almost useless. And I thought that to myself. I snapped out of it. I've been in this situation before, and then I immediately, after the documentary, I go to the channel, and they've been doing videos for years. They probably have their process dialed. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just starting these videos. I'm kind of finally figuring out what I want to do, my style. Just relax. Like, just literally chill out, eat your pepperoni pizza, and just get out of your head. And I was able to do that last night, and it felt good. It's definitely a sign that I've been growing up. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys are the same as me. You might be competitive, you might not be. But as humans, once again, to circle back to the beginning of this conversation, we're all the same. We all compare ourselves to one another. It's one of the most natural things you can do as a human. But I think sometimes you just have to not do that. You have to force yourself out of that comparison. So that's today's video. Smoke some weed if you want. Eat some pizza. Enjoy life. That's what we're all here to do.